Hi there, I'm Emma. Welcome to my studio and to part one of this series on drawing a giant hyperrealistic hand. Over the next month or so, I'm going to be creating my largest drawing to date, and I thought it'd be really fun to bring you along for the ride. This drawing is going to be something a little different to what I usually do, which is portraits. This drawing is going to be a really big hand. I actually did 4 separate photo shoots before we landed on a set of images that we were happy with. The photo shoot is a huge part of the creative process, and I can actually do some videos on that in the future if you're interested. Let me know in the comments. In this video, the plan is to prep the paper for the new drawing, get the outline plotted and get all of the shadows into place. But before I do any of that, I really need to sort out my studio because it's a total bomb site from creating my last drawing. Now that my studio is organised again, which knowing me will probably last about a day, I'm ready to prepare my paper. I cut my paper from a roll as my drawings are so big, and once I've manoeuvred this huge piece of paper onto my drawing board, it's time to plot the outline. Once I've finished my outline, I mark out the approximate locations of the shadows. And then I work these into the paper with blending stumps and tissues, and essentially I'll just keep doing this until I'm satisfied with the foundation I've put down. Since I filmed the intro to this video. Definitely not a week's worth of drawing at all, but for a couple of reasons I've not been able to work on this as much as I planned. So I've plotted the basic outline, and then I've started sketching out some of the more major details such as the knuckles and some of the wrinkles in the skin. I've also shaded in the major shadows along the fingers and the veins on the back of the hand. These shadows are actually going to be properly black, which they're not yet, so these will be substantially darker. The next thing I need to do is get the tonal values in for the rest of the drawing, and that's going to take this, what currently looks like a pencil sketch, to a very realistic looking form, but I'll talk about that more in the next video. That's it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this insight into my process. This is my first video of this kind, so please let me know what you think in the comments, and if there's anything else you'd like to see me talk about on this channel. If you liked this video and you'd like to see the rest of the drawing come together, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you next time.